Some other teams, they run a lot of invert offense.
There's a quick pass in front for a goal to start things from Peyton Cormier. Cormier gets Virginia on the board with his 26th goal of the season for the junior out of Ontario, and the Cavaliers take a 1-0 advantage.
So dangerous without the ball. Operates in small spaces effectively. Can handle the ball inside. You know, you got to be tighter on him when he's not going to carry the ball, and so we need to be tighter on him when he doesn't have it.
Richmond turns it over, so another opportunity for Virginia, and a quick shot from the wing from Schellenberger, and the Cavaliers take a quick 2-0 advantage here. Richmond can ill afford to fall behind too much too early in this contest.
Yeah, it's been a problem for them against their ranked opponents. We may have talked about it a little bit in the pregame. Every team that comes in here knows they're going to get to have their hands full.
Here's Ryan Dunn behind the cage, working, trying to get off a shot. And bounces that one in as it gets by Nunes. Got some shooting room, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, the young man that we chose for the pregame notice steps up for us early here. Just runs by the pole and makes a great shot. Overhand to the side pipe. You like that.
Got around Quentin Matsui there for the Virginia defense. So Ryan
being aggressive, taking the ball.
Inside, quick shot, and a tie game off of that feed down inside to Mitch Pfeiffer, who puts the tally in and ties his game at 2.
Teams that get out and challenge on the perimeter on defense often have a hard time covering up on the inside. You know, I think that's an area that Richmond's going to continue to look to exploit if they have those opportunities. Let's see, Virginia's run 33 out in the game. Garneau. He can really rip it.
Moore got Cormier in front, found him for a pass and a quick goal. And that's the second for Cormier already. And now Virginia takes a 4-2 lead over the Spiders with that tally from Cormier.
And if you want to be a good offensive team, a good zone offensive team, you're looking to score from right there on the doorstep if you can. Even though Connor steps in and makes the stay in the zone the whole time.
In tight, quick shot, Matt Moore got in position, turned, got inside, and found an easy opportunity to score there as he picks up his 15th goal of the season. So Matt Moore makes this a 5-2 Wahoo lead now.
They just published the my good friends at Inside Lacrosse just published a mid-season All-American list that did not include Matt Moore. Used to be as a team that wanted to play more deliberately.
A beautiful pass and shot in front to make this a 5-3 game now as the Spiders tally. And tremendous work by Dalton Young that time.
And it's like, you know, Richmond's getting their opportunities on the inside also. It's a great look and a nice inside.
Matchberry with the assist, and he came into today as the career leader in points, assists, goals. Virginia sets up offensively here. Long shot out front, a tally there, and that is Griffin Schutz. And he will get on the board for Virginia again to push that Cavalier lead up to 6-3 now after a shot from way out top.
Richmond's got to step out and close down on that shooter a little bit quicker, get something on his hands.
So that is Schutz's 12th goal of the season.
Second faceoff guy that's seen some time for them this year. So
another shot. This is Garneau from the wing, and Virginia scores again. Pushes that lead now to 7-3 after the Garneau tally.
We've seen Garneau on extra man, but we think we've seen a little bit more of Garneau in the early time here in this game, coming out in the midfield on a regular shift. Because of his ability to hit that outside shot.
And outside pass, Dalton Young with a tremendous shot as a flag comes out. He was surrounded by Virginia defenders and still gets off a shot and a goal there.
What an individual effort right there. First the catch and then the move, being able to get through it, and then the shot. That's a big boy play right there.
Kate Sawstead was there and had some help coming over as well.
Schutz against the short here. They got to come to this.
And Schutz finds room and scores again. So Griffin Schutz showing off his wares today. His 13th goal of the season. Makes it now an 8-4 Virginia advantage. Schutt's got matched up with Tim Adams and found more room to shoot.
It's generally not the first opportunity on offense. The defense is settled in. They can identify what's going on early. They're prepared to help out. It's when that ball spins around to somebody on the backside.
Moving along toward the midfield. Dalton Young trying to stay on side to get it to the Richmond offense. Unsettled here. Dunn in close, and he'll take it in and fire it over Nunes and make this an 8-5 game. And Dunn's second goal of the day.
Again, related to the ground ball work in the middle of the field, whether it's facing off or loose ball play like that, creates unsettled opportunities, and a nice play by Ryan Dunn.
He had Lanchbury on the wing if he had elected to pass, but he was able to get that shot over Nunes. And
you know, in the long haul, they probably need him healthy and productive. You know, so that's something to keep it on. They may be cautious today about bringing him back into the game.
Connor feeds far side, and Virginia answers with Matt Moore, his second goal of the afternoon. And Moore now makes this a 9-5 Virginia lead, back to a 4-goal advantage.
Yeah, there are lots of teams that you can slough off a little bit and give people a little bit of room. This is probably not one of them.
Moore able to get that shot off. So
Jacksonville on the near horizon, the results of those games may be more important than this one. You know, at the same time, you're not gonna convince the Richmond kids that this isn't a big game.
Dalton Young's rebound is collected by Luke Frankeny and put back in for his first goal of the day and his 18th of the season, and now it's back to a 3-goal game at 9-6.
Richmond's getting their opportunities and take advantage of their opportunities. They're creating offense when they get a chance to do that. And again, you know, just if they can just get a little bit set a little pace at the other end of the field. Virginia's so long on defense. They're so hard to run around.
A nice move by Lance Madonna in front, and cuts that lead now down to 2 at 9-7 on Madonna's 15th goal of the season. Found some work to do there, and we've got a 2-goal game with 8:57 left here in the second.
I see Coach Tiffany with his hands on his head over there. You know, I've been in that same situation, and like I say, I don't think they're that happy about giving up 7. Our Virginia team played my Brown team played Syracuse in the Gates' last game in the Dome.
And right in the middle, another shot. This is another goal for Mitch Pfeiffer today. And Pfeiffer, the junior out of New York, makes this a 1-goal game on his second tally of the day. And we're going to get a stoppage in play with a 9-8 Virginia lead. Richmond has cut this down to 1. We'll continue with more of the second quarter from Robins Stadium in just a moment. This one's been exciting so far, and the Spiders are producing on the offensive end. Mitch Pfeiffer has stepped up with a couple of goals today. Back out. Here comes Dalton Young. And Dalton Young ties this game. Dalton Young, 3rd goal of the day for 21 on the season, and we are all even at 9 with 8:03 to play here till halftime.
Game sometimes is not that complicated. Your best dodging attackman takes their best long pole and just beats him to the high side and makes him.
8 seconds. Young trying to get off a shot. Bounced it wide, fed back in front. Lanchbury stuffs it in on the feed from Dunn off of that with 1 second left in the half. And Richmond now takes a 10-9 lead, again with 1 second left here in the first half.
Great handle by Dunn on the missed shot. Lanchbury, he doesn't get enough of those, I think, in his world. A nice opportunity.
One of their top short stick defensive midfielders. Dayton fires through traffic, didn't get through. Lanchbury rebounds and puts it home, and boy, Richmond's got a 2-goal lead now at 11-9.
The ability of those Canadian players with that Canadian indoor background to be able to find the loose ball and get into the good spots and to be able to anticipate where those rebounds are going is a little bit uncanny.
That one ricocheted back out front. And Ryan Lanchberry able to send it home for his 140th career goal in a Spider uniform. And the Richmonders go back to offense, however, though.
I didn't see that violation.
Inside, Dunn, open. Trying to get off a shot in close range, and he gets around Nunes after two defenders tried to stop him, but Ryan Dunn tallies for the third time today. His 13th of the year, and now the lead is 12-9.
And teams are most vulnerable defensively in the transition piece of the game, getting back in the hole and in the field and make some things happen. It gives them another weapon.
And Virginia answers at the other end, Peyton Cormier. That's his third goal of the day, up to 28 for the season. And that makes it a 12-10 game. That's the first goal for Virginia in a while. Take a second look at it.
You know, it's just so dangerous from 12 to 14 yards. Forward here is going to be to get back on defense and not give them the transition opportunities. They've got a lot of guys that can take advantage of those situations, make them earn it in a settled game.
Here's Nugent with an athletic move out front. Now Nugent scores.
It's my new favorite player.
Jeff Nugent makes it 13-10. Jeff Nugent forcing this timeout here. 7:39 left in the third. And right now, Spiders have a 3-goal lead as Jeff Nugent continues to contribute to this effort for Richmond today. Wanted to go to the middle, couldn't find anyone. Schellenberger on the wing. In tight to Cormier. Boy, that was a tight pass, and Cormier able to put it home. Another goal for Cormier, his fourth of the day, and that makes this now a 13-11 contest. Richmond up by 2.
I recruited Peyton Cormier to Virginia, and the recommendation for Peyton came from Garrett Billings, who was a British Columbia player that came to us, and you know, with 20 minutes.
Spiders setting up on offense here. Madonna with a good dodge. He's going to take the shot, and he puts it home. Lance Madonna from long distance. Second goal of the day, and we're back to a 3-goal Richmond edge at 14-11.
And that is the best answer to Virginia's goal, to Cormier's goal.
Madonna from way outside. And the Spiders offense today, you know, we kind of thought, Dom, at the beginning of this game, how would Richmond be? And now Virginia will settle on the offensive end with Peyton Cormier in possession. Got it back to Schutz. Now here's Zinn, lobbed it in front. Nice move and a shot by Dixon. Boy, that was a tremendous play. And Dixon's first score today now pulls Virginia within 2 at 14-12.
I feel like Richmond's priority needs to be getting back in the hole, taking away these unsettled opportunities from Virginia. They're just too dangerous in the unsettled game. Again, Richmond
to get around Jake Gilleri's defensive effort. Spiders have 30 seconds left in this man opportunity, and Young in close will find his way through and find his way to a goal, and the Spiders go back up by 3 now at 15-12 on Dalton Young's 4th tally this afternoon. Lars Tiffany told us at the start of the third quarter that Young had been a problem, and he shows why again here with this.
And done the great look, that high to low diagonal feed, and a nice handle. But
had a chance to stuff it home, but couldn't get the shot off. Here comes Richmond the other way. Dalton Young ahead to Lanchberry, who will find the space for the goal, and Cavaliers now up 16-12.
Things are just breaking your way a little bit. Virginia had a dangerous opportunity at their end of the field, and a great stop by Vigu, and they turned that into an opportunity at the other, an unsettled opportunity at the other end.
Halfway through this fourth quarter, and Richmond trying to seal the deal here. The 4-goal advantage on Ryan Lanchbury's now.
Back in the hole, back in the hole.
Cormier trying to elude traffic, spins into a shooting position, and he'll score. That's just great work from Cormier. Another tally for him today. 30th goal on the season, 5 goals this afternoon. He cuts the Richmond lead down to 3 at 16-13.
With all the talk about Schellenberger and Moore, you know, not that people have forgotten about Cormier, but he's a big, strong kid.
Wing taking his time, chased by a couple of poles, dodging defenders, bouncing off checks. Still has possession, throws it in front. Lanchbury stuffs it home. And it's 17-13 with 34 seconds left. That should do it for Richmond's effort this afternoon to pull off the upset. Lanchbury's second goal of the day, his 20th of the year. And Lance Madonna really set this up. Ryan Lanchbury with a second tally today. We mentioned all those names earlier. We can't forget. Count ticks down. And Richmond pulls off the upset this afternoon. 17-13. The Spiders knock off number 2 Virginia. It's their first win in this series in the 8th meeting. And the Spiders do it in dramatic fashion here this afternoon.